Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game. So, I did the thing. I did the thing that I said I was going to do. I have double dipped on this game and bought me a physical copy. And it's actually, pretty cool. It is a game that was not printed in very much quantity, so naturally it comes with extras such as an instruction book. It is so weird to think that an instruction book is a cool inclusion, considering every game used to have one of those. But what makes them extra cool nowadays, not only the fact are they rare, but when the game does include an instruction book, you know it's done because the developer wants to make an instruction book, and there is some effort put into these. In this case, this instruction book includes a bit of the lore we've seen in the game. It has a map of the courtyard and prison, marking some noteworthy spots of interest, such as Silas and that one treasure chest that is hidden under the stairway that I have not figured out how to open yet. Most notably, it includes a few sketches on this one page, including Tilo's family, which is actually kind of sad considering Tilo's wife is kidnapped and his son is dead. Along with that, there is a decal sticker and a few trading cards, which to the best of my understanding, there are 5 trading cards, but each copy of the game only comes with a random assortment of 3, not including the cover card, which is basically blank. And appropriately enough, I am using it to cover one of the cards, which it features a character that we have not yet met on this adventure. It's not a super spoiler because the character is shown briefly in the game's trailers, but just so you know, there's a character we have not met yet. As Maddie says, spoiler book. Yeah, speaking of spoilers, quick reminder, oh no, Kiba says spoiler book. I had the name covered up. Kiba says spoiler book. But speaking of spoilers, a quick reminder that this game is on other platforms besides Switch. PlayStation 4, Xbox One, I'm pretty sure, on a PC. And, things are going to happen in this stream. I'm not sure what sort of streams, but, if you're interested in playing the game, things are going to happen, because when we last left off, we acquired the mystery box that Silas wants us to grab for him. Don't know what is in it, but we are definitely going to find out today, and you just know it is something important. Now, how do I get out of here? That is the next question. Because the way I came in has a gap, and I am not going to be able to jump across that gap while carrying this ornate chest. So, excuse me as I try to find my way out. Also, don't want to forget to do that. Let me bump it up just one, actually. Just one, though. Let's see here. Well, let me set this down for a moment. Also, while I'm thinking about it, there are dangerous creatures here. Let me go ahead and equip some gear for some buffs. That one's good. This'll do. And now I'm going to put it down again. This looks like a small path that doesn't lead anywhere. That's because there's a small path that doesn't lead anywhere. Is there any way to get in here? Doesn't seem to be. It looks like there kind of is something in there, but nothing here is indicating that I can go inside. Getting out of this place is going to be interesting. For one thing, I have to go a way that I have not explored yet. For another, there is one giant spider unaccounted for. Now, I say giant, but giant is relative. They're big, but they're not bigger than me. I said they're still as big as me, so that is a concern. One of them's right in there. I had to run past that one to get in here. Why does it look like this is a path? Or this is a path? Maybe there's like something on the other side of it. Don't know. Either way, it's not something I can go to quite yet. Oh man, I just put in the effort to equip my gear. Now I have to put this back on. Why is this chest hard to pick back up? So, wait. I had no way of actually entering this room from the other direction? Alright, so I had to take the path that I took. Good to know. Well, path is seeming to be straightforward from here, so let's just keep going. And another spot that I have to weigh down. So for the time being... Oh! So by the way, the character on that trading card that I had covered up, that was the character. The great magpie's cry shakes the hall, knocking you from your feet. The chest slips from your paws and splinters against the flagstones. Well, that'll make traveling with it easier. Wait. However, I no longer have a way of going this way, because I don't weigh enough. Too bad there's not like a weight stat somewhere. Like if I could add something else to add to my weight. I also noticed that there is now a speaking icon in the direction I was trying to go. Would that be the Magpie? Well, either way, I'm going to have to meet with that character coming from the other direction. Keeper says start trimming down the cheese. Yeah, I don't know if eating the cheese would... Wait, where is the cheese? I don't know if eating the cheese would actually be helpful. It wouldn't really make me heavier if I'm already carrying it to begin with. Okay, well... Let's get this stuff back equipped. Because I'm going to need to be able to dash past that one spider. Hold on a sec. That thing's gonna be in my inventory, so... let's read about this stuff. Guard's oboe. The oboe identifies the remains you discovered as a member of the missing squad. Yeah, that's another thing we're doing. There's 3 missing guards. We found the bodies of 2 of them, ate by spiders. What a way to go. Bundle? The bundle is made of a fine Hessian cloth, tied off in an elaborate knot. You resist the urge to open it. Let's save before moving on. Cuba says, holding a hamburger on a scale, it would not move the scale at all. If you eat it, you gain 5 pounds. Pretty sure that's not how that works. Hi, bye. Seriously, eaten by a spider? Probably one of the top 5 ways to die. Worst ways to die, I should say. Which is why I am not interested in being a bug. So I already tried going straight from here. And I want to go straight from here. Because this path will lead me to the same place as the other path. Except this path has less of those quote-unquote worms that want to eat meat. Which way did I come in from? I can't remember. Been a few days. Although this seems to be leading almost directly back to the entrance, but hey, it's a path that I don't think I've taken, so might as well check out where it goes. Although it's possible I've already been through here. I don't think I have, though. Oh, actually, I think I have been through here. Oh, yeah, this is just leading to that gate that I can't pass through. In hindsight, traveling through a maze of catacombs is a lot easier when you make the entire trip in the same stream. Now I've kind of lost track of where it is that I've actually been and where I haven't. Well, now that I know that that is a path that I've been through, let's actually see where this path leads. And, wear the candle while I'm at it. Yeah, Kiva says that's like walking to the middle of a maze and then say, "Well, I'm tired. I will finish this after a nap." They were never seen again. Oh, actually, I think I have been through this room as well. This looks like the room with those worms. Those worms which are actually caterpillars. But when you're being eaten alive, you don't really have a best opportunity to observe what it is that is eating you. You're kind of all panicked and stuff, you know? All I know is be sneaky. A pine cone? If thrown, the volatile pine cone will explode on impact. Oh, it's literally a grenade. Can be used to create a distraction and set fire to braziers and other items at a distance. Hint, hint? A small incendiary bomb made by leaving a fir cone to soak in suspension of brazans until the mineral crystallizes between the cone's scales. The cone is then sealed within a thin shell of clay. Interesting. I wonder if I was intended to toss that into the hole. Well, I already know that I can just sneak around the holes. Although as long as we're talking about possibly hidden enemies, I noticed before that spiders have health meters. It makes me wonder if I had enough bottles or other things to throw, would I be able to kill them? And more importantly, do I get some sort of reward for killing them? On an unrelated note, I'm afraid of heights. Yeah, weird, I know. Raccoon dragon, able to fly, but that is a thing. Oh, and a new piece of equipment. Thief hat. This hat is adorned with the feather of a kingfisher, a creature both much admired and greatly feared by thieves. Just real quick, what does it look like? It looks like that. At first I thought this might be like a tomb. If I wanted to find my way to that talk icon, I seem to have taken a wrong turn somewhere. Unless the path is, like, overlapping and there was, like, a path above or below in another tunnel. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's probably the case. Alright, I'll have to find my way around. Preferably without, like, walking off the ledge or something like that. That would not be beneficial towards my anything. Well, on the bright side, this is leading to familiar territory. Ah, yep. We're back near the entrance. I'm glad I opened this while I had the opportunity. Oh wait, never mind. It was the heavy urn that allowed me to open it, so it doesn't matter that the treasure I just found earlier was broken. Apparently the rat who was poisoned is gone. I guess the antidote worked. I hope whenever I see him again, he appreciates the effort that this mouse put to save him. Oh. There's another one right in front of me. Oh boy, is this... I think we just wound up back where I was. Shoot! Okay. Okay, I have a plan. I don't know if this is a good idea, but it is an idea. Hopefully waltzing by with this heavy urn will not alert the thing within the thing. Why take chances? The game's giving me these things. Let's toss on into the hole. A fire in the hole. No more hole. Alright, so the plan here... Bring this heavy urn all the way to that gate where that bird was. Bird made me drop the chest, breaking that open. But I got something else heavy that I can use to weigh me down and open that gate. I hope I won't need this urn for anything back where I came from. Ah, nut bunnies. There's that gap that I was worried about. Can't carry that across the gap in order to even reach the where the raven is. I assume that I cannot carry the heavy urn up the ladder. Nope. Just in case that does screw something over, let me reload my last save. Reload my last... Not the quick save. Save again so I don't have to pick those up again. Okay, I'm going to make my way back without the urn this time. Maybe there's just something that I missed. I wonder why it is that when you reload your game, you're back to your default hat and without a mask. And again, I wonder if that is an issue specific to the Switch version. Of course, there's also a heavy urn here. I forgot that's how I got in here in the first place. I don't see anything that I would use in order to possibly make a bridge. So, I wonder where the last spider might be. What it... Oh! Hi? So this is where you are. Am I not able to talk to you? Is there something hidden somewhere that, like, might have opened that up? A lever or something that I didn't spot before? Climbable wall or something? And this is the path that I no longer have access to because I dropped the thing. Wait a sec. Why didn't I think of that before? Well, I'm glad I came back. So I passed I passed up the icon where I'm supposed to talk to somebody, but, there's nobody here. And found my way back into the catacombs. And still not certain of the last location of another spider. I'm glad at the very least the spiders are vocal. Okay, I'm hopping back in here again. Save there. Wait for the confirmation. Load the save from the start of the stream. And I'll just quickly make my way back to where that bird was found the first time. Now that I know what I was supposed to do, maybe I can trigger something. There's no icon showing I can talk to somebody yet. Where does that bird come from, I wonder? Now there's an icon there. I am mightily confused. Well, I can't interact with the bird, it seems, so, let's go ahead and make our way back up. Oh, and of course, don't forget to do that. As long as I saved, what happens if I try working my way around? Well, that answers that question. No. Apparently it loaded the most recently saved file. Go back to the actual file I was in. And I guess save on it again so that it's the most recent file. So apparently there's more down below. Wait, this is the harbor? What door opened? This door. Alright, cool. Well, time to get back in disguise. Can I talk to you? Well, I might as well steal that while I'm at it, but can I talk to you? No? I guess you are not so talkative. Wait, there we go. You. Where are you going? Commander's sending me into the catacombs. Heh, better you than me. If the spiders don't get you, the phantom will. Anything to report? Jailer's turned up dead. Tossed down the well. A better end than he deserved. I need something from that crab. I got something new and miscellaneous. Or so it seems to be indicating. I don't know though. But anyway, quests. Alright, fetch Gusto and Fatale's whistle from the Cinder Crab pen down in the harbor. Yay! So, assisting team, I guess? I guess. It appears that I can walk out through the gate and, well, I probably don't want to. The fence, rather. I was hoping to find some more mushrooms here. Well, maybe outside of the gate. Well, it was worth coming down here at the very least. Alright, let's go ahead and head back up to Silas. So, I had another thought as well. What if I wasn't carrying the treasure chest whenever the bird approached me? First off, would that mean that I would have the treasure chest and not have to worry about it breaking? Alternatively, will the bird only appear if I were carrying the treasure chest? suppose it's worth experimenting. Morning, Scout. I should get on. Okay. So, again, I have to mention the possibility of major spoilers if you want to play the game for yourself. Because we're about to give the contents of that treasure chest to Silas. And I know there was some speculation on my part whether this game has branching storyline paths. I don't actually know whether that is the case or not. I may not be able to progress the plot unless I give the item to Silas. Likewise, it's also worth noting that I don't know what sort of bearing on the main plot helping Gusto and Fatale has, if it has any bearing on the main plot. How goes it, Mouse? Silas, I have the treasure. Here. Where's the chest? It broke open. I found this inside. Alright. Silas unties the neck of the bag and pulls from it a slim silver cylinder, intricately decorated and sealed at both ends. What's this? I've no idea. This was everything from the chest? Aye, that's it. I was expecting to find a silver ring like this. The rat pulls a silver band from his pouch, not much bigger than your paw. In the brazier's light, you notice fragments of an inscription engraved across the band's surface. Are you sure it was the right chest? It was the only chest there. Good mouse, there was once another. Well, speaking of wanting to avoid spoilers, I wasn't mentioning this just in case anybody missed this part, but at the end of the last stream we found the spirit of Dwinlin, who is now contacting me about this. Another chest? I saw only one, my lady. The chest was taken, but it is not yet lost. Pray, meet me anon in the watchtower's belfry, and I will tell you all that I can. Anon? Anonymous? Alone? Secretively? Not sure. Those are my guesses, though. Mouse? Tilo! The ring, there's still a chance I can find it. There's someone I can ask for help. Aye? Why don't you go and do that? Silas, where's the belfry? Turn around and look up. You're standing below it. Alright, so it was that tower where I found the one nest of scat beetle eggs. Don't need to be in my armor for this. Well, that was a sound. I'm pretty sure that's the sound of the spirit appearing. I find it interesting that there's an icon for tossing a grenade at the spirit. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this away. We've already met at least one character who I wasn't able to thwack with, like, a stick, so I'm assuming that I can't actually throw a grenade at the spirit and cause some sort of reaction. Who is it that calls to me? If you have a question, pray ask it. My lady, you said there was a second chest from the altar? A chest? Aye, a mouse came and claimed it as his own. Are you sure you're not thinking of me? Am I? Perhaps. Nay, he was older, a strong mouse. And how many centuries have passed since then, I wonder? Centuries? Nay, this was mere weeks ago. And this mouse, he took the chest? He took many things, but he did not get far. I saw where he fell. Fell? You mean this mouse? He died? Aye. But where? I do not recall. My memories are islands in a fog. My strongest memory is a memory of a feeling of love. High love for my true love. He is the last thing I truly remember, all save for his name. His name. I would give anything to remember. Good mouse, will you find it for me? With my love's name to guide me through this fog, perhaps I can guide you in return. What do you remember of him? He was a warrior of sorts. Yes, a warrior, but not by choice. Come, mouse, look there towards Valia and the great Clarion. The great Clarions, the collective name for a ring of massive ancient structures that stand in ruin at the southeastern shore of Lake Valia. Most now lie submerged beneath the waters of the lake or beached upon its shore, their wooden ribs half buried in silt, like the bones of some extinct leviathan. Of three, there remains almost no trace, save for the timber pilings they once stood upon. Though stripped of its copper skin by scavengers, the Clarion high above the shores of Dwindlin Heights is nevertheless among the most well-preserved. The Clarions derive their name from the unique horn-like design, but their true purpose is a mystery to the new age, long since forgotten by all but the Magpies. You mean like that bird we just met? Somewhere among the trees stands an obelisk in memory of my love. I have spent centuries walking that glade, searching for him, but alas. The Clarion! Find the obelisk that bears its image, and you will find my true love's name. I am sure of it. Tell me, what was the purpose of the Great Clarion? It was a weapon in the War of the Green Flame. Pretty sure I probably already read about this, but it's been a bit since this was mentioned, so... No one remembers where the green flame appeared first. A force without conscience or thought, it killed and consumed all those standing in its path. When the world was teetering on the edge of the bright abyss, it almost caused all life to end. Some see the green flame as a creation myth, others as a metaphor for greed and power. The truth is that the rat's influence over Pangaea can be traced all the way back to the legendary Battle of Periclave. King Rodgar I, Jarlan, Dwindlin, Those mighty rat heroes may have died centuries ago, yet all still remember that their sacrifice was necessary to finally destroy the green flame. Keep is wondering how old the ghost is? To my understanding, around 1,000 years. What is the green flame? 'Tis the absence of thought, of reason, an all-devouring force. Those who succumb to it are doomed to join its ranks. The green flame, where did it come from? Some believe it a divine power sent to test us. But who can say? Perhaps it was always amongst us. What do you remember of the Battle of Periclave? Impressions, the cries and the pain in the wind on the plain. The sheer cliff walls, and Jarlan and Nikto above, and that sound, the dirge, unending. Jarlan. A true hero of rat folklore, Jarlan was general to Rodgar, the first Rat King, during the final battle of the War of the Green Flame. The general did not survive the war. Contemporary accounts of the Battle of Periclave describe Jarlan sacrificing his own life in order that the Green Flame be defeated. There are some who believe that had Jarlan lived, he may have stood a chance of challenging Rodgar for the crown. How about Nikto? I guess we don't get to read about Nikto. So these three were basically consumed by the green flame, huh? That would definitely explain things. Like Dwinlin's lost memories. But what news have you of the war? The battle was won. The green flame was defeated. Defeated? Yet I sense it still. I suppose, an object as important as a green flame would come into play again at some point in this story. Why is it that I alone can see you? 'Tis strange indeed. Here, perhaps my son's Lutka is the cause. You reach into your pouch for Bryn's Lutka, but the figurine is gone. I am sorry, good mouse, but there is no magic there. Well, my grandmother was known to talk to dead relatives. Nay, you are but a simple mouse. 'Tis not you, but something you carry. I've always felt there was something curious about my loot, even though that, you just told me that there's nothing about it. Your loot. Aye, there is something there. Forgive me, Lady Dunlin, but I must go. I shall wait for you there, on the steps of the far tower. Are we, like, talking about the building out there or something? I don't know. In any case, I, have questions about Tilu's son's Lutka and why it seems to have disappeared. Can't ask Silas about it, though. Have you had any luck opening the Silver Scroll tube? No, not yet. It truly is a puzzle. I doubt that options like these would actually result in anything, but still searching for the silver band, Silas. Let me know if there's anything I can do. Nope. Nothing to add. No ring amongst the tomb's treasure. Silas would have you find it. Dwinlin knows more. Search the forest for the grave of Dwinlin's love. His name might spark her memory. Well, there's only, one set of towers I can think of to go to. So, I guess we'll go there. Before we do, though, I have a little bit of unfinished business. We have retrieved the whistle to give to Gusto and Fatale. Let's do that. Hi, Rat Guard! Bye, Rat Guard! You didn't see me! I'll have to remember to come back in this direction whenever I want to go out to those ruins. Oh boy, almost got caught there. Was on the wrong menu to put on my gear. I'm still kind of looking for mushrooms, but I'm not really sure where to find. Kind of think of it, I haven't yet read the book on the mushrooms. Maybe I could do that, and that would help me figure out where to look. Shh! He's here. What are you guys talking about before I arrive? Anyway, here, I have your thief's whistle. Good. What's that smell? Alright. So, what do you want to learn? Okay, we still have 3 abilities here that I can learn. I'm gonna go with the stack. Like I told you, I can show you how to stack more items in your pouch bottle, or in your pouch. Bottles, sticks, and the like. Please, teach me that. The mouse shows you how to stack items more efficiently in your pouch. Alright then. That's it for now. So then, what else do we need? One last thing. We could use a compass. A compass. Alright. I actually do have a pretty decent sense of direction, but, not in this world. Like, I don't know what way is north. So, a compass. Alright. Akiba is wondering what long drop is. It means that I can endure long drops better. Or maybe it's like a quicker recovery from a long drop. Something that I don't really deal with too often, so it's not really a priority. You know the frog down in the jail? The Valian? Do tell. The frogs of Valia represent the lake's only indigenous culture, and their knowledge of the lake's currents and winds is greatly prized. Only the most foolhardy of captains would dare attempt to navigate the lake's treacherous waters without a Valian frog among their crew. They say he has a compass hidden in his cell. He's alright in his way. There's something of the rogue about him. But don't cross him. He's one to hold a grudge. I've met him. Then you know what I mean. And with that in mind, you'll be better off not mentioning we sent you. Really? I'm curious what, if it's possible to screw myself over by doing exactly that. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and hang out here for a bit. Let's go ahead and head on a break. And then when we come back, probably, yeah, look around for optional things to do. Maybe eventually we'll head out to that tower.